Here's a hard truth that no one really says out loud. Sales and marketing are supposed to be on the same team, but most of the time they are running two totally different plays. Sales is working a list, marketing is building a funnel. Sales wants help with deals, marketing's launching campaigns, and content is just stuck awkwardly in the middle, being asked to serve two masters while trying to prove that it's actually doing something useful, which it often isn't. I've seen this up close from both sides. As a technical buyer, as someone building content systems inside software companies, and as someone who's watched good leads go cold simply because sales and marketing weren't aligned. This video series is about fixing that. Now, if your content strategy doesn't support pipeline, it's not a strategy, it's just a backlog. And if your sales team is still asking for case studies, diagrams, or one-pagers that don't exist, your funnel is broken. The series is all about building a system that connects sales, marketing, content, and revenue. Now we're going to show you how content becomes the fuel, not just for top of funnel lead gen, but for accelerating deals, supporting outbound, and converting technical buyers at every stage. So there's 10 episodes in this series, and here is what they cover. The first episode is called Why Your Content Isn't Closing Deals and How to Fix It. We kick things off with the hard truth. Most content just isn't built for buyers. It's built for traffic, and that's a big part of why it's not moving deals forward. Episode 2 is called You Don't Need More Leads, You Need a Target Account Strategy. This one builds on everything we covered in the Technical Buyer series. That's the first video series that we did on bettersalescontent.com. You should go watch that. We explain how to go from persona to ICP to account list, so your content, your ads, and your outreach actually align with who you're trying to sell to. Episode 3 is called If It's Not in the CRM, It Didn't Happen. Now, marketing can't prove that content is working, and sales can't learn from past activity if nothing's being tracked. So this episode's all about building visibility and feedback into your system without drowning in administrative work. Episode 4 is called What Your Sales Team Actually Needs from Marketing. It's not about leads. It's usable collateral like case studies, demos, walkthroughs, security documentation, comparison sheets, stuff that actually helps reps close deals. Episode 5 is called What Kind of Content Supports Each Stage of the Buyer's Journey, where we map out content so that it becomes actionable. And we show what works at awareness, what helps in consideration, and what drives decisions. We get very specific about what content formats get reused in real conversations. Episode 6 is called The Minimally Viable Product Content Stack. No, you don't need 40 blog posts and a gated white paper to start generating revenue. You probably need 5 or 6 core content pieces. This episode walks you through exactly what those are and how to build them quickly. Episode 7 is called How to Track Content Performance Using Your CRM. And your CRM should really show you what's working, not just what is open. We break down how to track content engagement across accounts and how to spot the hidden influence your content is already having on pipeline. Episode 8 is called How Ads Actually Help Close Deals. And the idea is that advertising shouldn't just sit in a silo. We walk through how account-based ads support sales outreach. They warm up cold accounts and reduce friction by making your brand feel familiar before the first touch. Episode 9 is called How to Write Outbound Emails That Buyers Actually Respond To. This episode's pretty tactical and necessary. If you're still sending templated generic emails, your content's just being wasted. We show you how to use your content as the backbone of personalized, high-relevance outbound sequences. And then episode 10 shows what a fully aligned sales and marketing engine looks like. And this is your post-credit wrap-up. If you want the 10,000-foot view of what all of this looks like when it's working, this episode ties it all together. Okay, so this series is really helpful if you're a marketing leader trying to prove that content has an impact, or if you're a sales leader struggling to get support from your content team, or if you're just tired of seeing great ideas die in a shared folder that no one uses. This series will help you build something that actually works. So watch it all the way through or just skip to the parts you need. Either way, the goal here is the same. Build a system that connects your strategy, your content, and your sales pipeline. And if you want to talk about this, like if I can help you with any of this, just send me an email at anthony@edifycontent.com, or you can go visit my company's website, edifycontent.com. All right, let's get into it.